Hi there everyone. So today I'm going to be showing y'all all of the books that I have purchased recently or that I have brought back here to college with me because I actually recently did my college bookshelf tour and I actually brought some books back from my parents' house back to here like right after I posted that video. So there are a bunch of new books that you haven't seen on this shelf before, so I'll be showing you all of those as well. So the first book that I got this month is Slammed by Colleen Hoover. See, I am a very big Colleen Hoover fan, but I've only read, I think, 2 of her books, but both of those times, those books have been freaking awesome. I've read November 9 and It Ends With Us, I think that's what it's called, but both of those were really good. I believe I gave both of those 5 out of 5 stars, and I absolutely loved them. And this is, I believe, her first book, if I'm not wrong, or one of her first books. So I'm really excited to get into this one. Basically, we have this girl named Lakin, and I believe she has overgone some kind of tragedy in her life that forces her to move across the country or move far away from where she currently lives. And there she meets this brooding neighbor boy of hers, and he's very much into slammed poetry, and he gets her caught up in that, as well as they start a love connection of themselves, and it like basically consumes them, and things go from there. And I can't wait to get into this one. It sounds so interesting, and I'm all up for a Colleen Hoover romance book. I mean, they're freaking awesome. The next book that I got this month was Princess of Thorns by Stacey J. So Stacey J actually wrote a book that I believe is one of the first books that I read this year, called Of Beast and Beauty, and that is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and this is a Sleeping Beauty retelling, but I think it's way more interesting. I haven't heard of a retelling like this before. So basically, we have Sleeping Beauty's daughter, Princess Aurora. No, apparently in this book they're not the same person, even though in the movie they are. So basically, Sleeping Beauty, maybe 10 years ago, sacrifices herself and gives her powers to her daughter, Princess Aurora, and ends up dying herself. So basically, Aurora has all this magic in her, but the price for having that magic is that she will never find true love. And then there's a prince in the story named Prince Nicholas, and basically he's trying to convince this princess to marry him by his 18th birthday, or he will undergo some terrible fate. So this seems very interesting. I haven't heard of a Sleeping Beauty retelling like this at all. It seems so cool, and yeah, I can't wait to get in this one. It's like a very shortish read, so I bet I can knock it out in a day over winter break, so I can't wait to get into this one. The next book that I got is How to Find Love in a Bookshop by Veronica Henry. So this seems like such a cute read. I don't normally go into the giant fiction section in Barnes & Noble. I normally stick to the young adult section or the romance section, or if I do go into the fiction section, it's to find a specific author that's in that section that I already know is there. And so I rarely go out and browse just the fiction section, but this book was next to Colleen Hoover's books, and I saw it, and I saw the cover and the title, and I was like, okay, that seems really cute. I would love to find my soulmate in a bookshop. So the story is just of this woman who owns this bookshop, and she gets to see all these people form connections together and evidently find love in her bookshop. And it seems really, really cute, and I can't wait to read it because who doesn't want to find love in a bookshop? I mean, come on. So the next couple of books that I will be sharing with y'all are books that I already own that I did not purchase this month, but I brought them back from my parents' house to my dorm room because I felt in the mood to read them and I needed them. And I just filmed a bookshelf tour, and I don't want y'all to be like, wait, she just filmed a bookshelf tour, what are all these new books? Like, come on. So I will be getting into those. So the first 2 that I brought back with me was Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor and Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor. So these are the second and third books in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, and as you would have seen in my wrap-up video, I read Daughter of Smoke and Bone this month, and I absolutely loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. Absolutely fantastic. And I already owned these books. I owned the entire trilogy. I wasn't in the mood to like read them, and so I only brought the first one with me to college. So when I went back home for Thanksgiving, I decided to bring them back with me so I could finish the series, hopefully, but I actually don't think I will even get to them before I go back home for winter break, because I'm here for maybe only a week more of school, and I brought them back for nothing kind of thing, but I really hope I get to them though, so there we go. And the last books that I brought to college with me are the Vampire Diaries by L.J. Smith. So I have recently been rewatching all of the Vampire Diaries on Netflix, and I was just in the mood to do it, so I've been doing it, and I realized one day as I was rewatching this series that I have these books. I bought them on Book Outlet maybe half a year ago or over a year ago, I'm not sure, but I have them back home with me, so I think it would be really cool to tell the difference between the TV show and the book. And so I am actually currently reading the first one right here. These are actually 4 books in total. There are 2 books in each physical book. So in this one we have The Awakening and The Struggle, and in this one we have The Fury and Dark Reunion. So I thought it would be really fun and cool to make a video soon about all of the differences between the book and TV show. And I am maybe on page 130 of this book, which is about halfway through the first book, The Struggle, and I've already made a giant list of the differences between the TV show and the movie. It's already pretty long and I'm only 130 pages in, and as of right now, I'm thinking the TV show is better. This is kind of copying Twilight a little bit in my opinion, and the Vampire Diaries TV show isn't really like that. It has its unique qualities, whereas in this book, I don't know, I see too many similarities to Twilight, so I love Twilight, but I don't like books copying Twilight. I will finish these books and film that video soon, hopefully, and I really want to finish these just so I can say that I've read the books as well as watched the TV show. So that's it for my book haul today. I hope you all enjoyed. Please let me know down below if you've read any of these books. I would love to know, to hear your opinions and thoughts on them, whether you loved them or hated them. I would love to know so I can know what I'm getting myself into. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all soon with a new video. Bye.